All right, you know what, guys? I'm going to see if this browser will be any better. Because I was thinking that maybe I'm having issues, connectivity. Maybe the reason why it's so bad is because of the browser. So I'm just going to try to get as much out as possible. Like I said, this internet, where we're going to be at for a few days, and we could be rolling out of here today. I'm being very careful about people knowing my whereabouts and what I'm doing because the next level silliness has just been ridiculous. So I have not really been discussing anything with anybody, honestly, because it's really, really dumb to have all of the stalking, monitoring, harassment by sick, perverted, obsessed people. In particular, it being a sort of like a trafficking type of sex club, sex trafficking, a bunch of paranoid, delusional, drug addicts. Which leads me to why it's important for me to work with Santa Muerte. Um, and it is because of only because, well, I don't want to say only because, let me start that over. It is because I need protection and I need really, really powerful and strong protection. And it's not that I don't feel that Hecate or Lilith or Medusa can do that. Medusa did some wonderful things for me, um, from the time that I had started working with her. But Santa Muerta stepped in and said, let's make this official. Let's be exclusive because she actually is very important. Now, first of all, I have never been a sex worker. Nobody can force me to be one. However, it made sense for me to work with her since some of my clients, a few of them, friends of mine, people close to me, have been into sex work, but then also my adversaries, being that they are, what's the word that I want to look for? uh, Unstable, obsessed, um, and a lot of them are clearly in the sex industry, since 2020. I have had revenge porn dropped on me by a male that raped me, is what we're considering it rape. I've had revenge porn dropped on me over 300 times, and I have had death wished on me daily. And so when you have that kind of hatred upon you, Santa Huerta is going to be somebody that's going to pay attention, especially if you have a history with her. And I do have a past life history with her. And so it makes sense that me and her would, um, come together in this lifetime because I have a very extensive history with her. And I'm not going to get very specific here, from a past life when I was a very important person. And it goes back to Spain. So my relationship with her is very long and it is very strong. And she wanted to be exclusive with me. Okay. And so she said, you need to work with me exclusively. And here's the thing that, because I communed with her this morning, she told me, she said, you don't even need to work with any goddesses. Um, for me, my connection with her definitely is a connection that is rooted in shamanism, but then also with witchcraft within itself. So she's like, you're such an old soul that you don't have to lean on anybody. She's like, you can work independently. You already know what to do. We've already taught you so much that you need that right now, since you're having so many emergencies, which is being stalked by a man and a group of people who pose as a threat to me and my loved ones. And she wants to nip it in the bud. She wants it done. She doesn't want people doing things, lighting candles. She doesn't want people doing anything. She wants you to stop because she feels as though a lot of those people um, unjustly attacked me. So she, basically is like, there is no war. You people just need to stop, especially being that most of them are scam artists. And some of them have had negative things to say about her, and she doesn't like that. Uh, you know, she doesn't like the fact that the false people have made claims that they can utilize her to kill somebody. She doesn't like any of that. Now, I will tell you that Santa Muerte, her power is so expansive. She doesn't have to kill anybody. Is the total reality of it. And that's not even her style. She is a patron of death for people that do die of for various reasons. So she's not there to kill anybody. However, if she feels that she has to, she will. Okay. If she's having to make way too many adjustments, she will. And she's the perfect goddess to go to if you have people that have an obsession with you. Now, obviously, the people that I was speaking about this morning um, have dedicated groups to me, have group chats, have lied, have done things that could potentially get me murdered, have tried to attack my children, just totally. And she's going to handle that situation herself. Okay. And the best way that she knows how to do it, because it's been so much ridiculousness, so much stupidity, but it's also been a lot of games, a lot of trickery and tomfoolery. And she is sick of it. And so am I. Um, a lot of the wisdom that comes from Santa Muerta is very universal, but it's also very earthly. She is able to be flexible. to where she doesn't mind working with some of my packs that I have with the Goesha. And as far as the left hand path, she is compatible with that. Um, I also made this decision because she is perfect for what I need. And honestly, goddesses like Hecate, like Lilith, um, Medusa, they have other things I feel that they need to make a priority. And, I respect that. And that's why I decided to um, essentially, I don't want to say let them go. They will always be in my heart. I will always give them accreditation. Um, but Santa Muerte, she can help me directly. And like I said, she's like, you don't need to work with a goddess. You don't need to, you can show me reverence during the days of the dead, or either do offerings to me every full moon if that's what you choose to do. She's like, but you don't necessarily need to work with anybody. She's like, you don't even need goetic spirits. She's like, you don't need that. You can just work alone. Uh, and you'll be fine. Which I do believe her. I do. When she told me that. So it's a lot. It's gonna bring about a lot of change, but then again, a lot of positive change. Because basically, what Spirit wanted me to do was they wanted me to be able to work independently. Um, and so this is the reason why they gave me the protection. And they said, hey, listen, you have everything that you need. If you feel that you have some kind of emergency, which right now, until I get my family stabilized and back home, it is an emergency right now at this moment, because I have a male that is trying to utilize the Bible, in which we all know that Santa Muerte is a enemy not only of the state but of the church. And like I said, her powers are so expansive. Um, I felt like she's the quickest. I felt like she's the best. And then also, she, is going to take daily work for the next, I don't know, maybe probably the next 3 months, maybe. I'll be back home by then. But she's been noticing quite a few people with a desire to see me dead. And she's like, no, I'd rather see them dead. You deserve life. Your children deserve life. Your grandchildren deserve life. Your husband that I chose for you when you did your reality shift, because she's behind all of that. The reality shifting, destiny, fate. She is number one, A1 when it comes to that. So she's like, eh, you know, um, y'all deserve life. Y'all deserve these things, and I'm going to make sure that you have it. And so she's taken me to a very quiet place of healing, because what she did was she cleared out so much. Like, it's so quiet. It's so quiet in my head, it's quiet around me. It's a beautiful thing. you know, and you can tell that, you know, you just know something amazing, something that's not hurtful. You can tell that no tragedies are going to happen. And then for some reason, Santa Muerta, she said she has to deal with she just said, I have to deal with the many houses that are against you, because there are many that I'm battling with, unprovoked, unprovoked. And from what she has told me, those people dead. And I don't mean dead physically, I'm talking about powers dead. She is not playing that when it comes to me and my loved ones. She's tired of it. What she sees is a bunch of angry men and a bunch of angry women and a bunch of perverted and impure people trying to dogpile one person, and she does not respect that, and she is not negotiating with these people. She's not at this point. And so, it feels good to be with one, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, for like the past year or two, I've been wanting to work with one exclusive, and I couldn't choose. But then I got the answer and I got the signs and that doesn't mean that I can't work with Hecate or Lilith in the future, but it's just that it's best for me, or even that I would even have to, because a lot of them have graced me with so much, and there is connection with all of them. But given the situation, for some odd reason, and then also she's been frantically protecting us, her and her legion. Santa Muerta absolutely has a legion of millions. She's millions deep. Very powerful goddess. And ever since Tiffany was murdered, she's been frantically protecting us, just protecting us, because she's been keeping a watch and keep an eye out. And from what she always tells me is that there's too many people that want you and your family gone before your time. And then also, it's unfair, it's wrong. So she does not like nobody that is bringing negativity to me will ever gain favor with Santa Muerta over me. And it is because she loves my heart. She loves my soul. She knows how sweet I am. She knows that I don't hurt people. And she's really taken me through this purification process, because this has been a very dark time, and she doesn't want me in that condition. She does not want my thoughts or my heart or my womb to be impure. She does not want that, because I should not be thinking about torturing my enemies or all these unpleasant things. She's like, you need to be at home cooking for your family. She's like, you need to be there when your daughter gives birth. You need to be enjoying your family. You don't need to be dealing with this. And she's like, the years that they took from you, you already have them back, if not more, because it's been 10 years of this crap. 10 years. She also feels as though a lot of the adversarial energy is trying to teach me, is trying to treat me as if I'm a slave. She doesn't like those things. So, that's who I am working with exclusively at this point. And, matter of fact, I need to get off of here because I'm getting ready to give her some offerings and stuff. Um, yeah, she, even though Hecate has taught me, like, Hecate just, like, she taught me so much about magic and necromancy. Of course, so did Santa Muerte. Lilith taught me a lot, got me through a lot. Even Medusa gave me her powers. You know what I'm saying? Taught me a lot. But with her, she has been frontline protection. Like, I'm talking about wherever my name is spoken, she is there. She appears to people. She appears when my name is spoken, when you think about me, because she, I don't know why people think that she's some evil person. I guess it depends on who's telling the story. But from what she's saying is she wants justice. Her scales are held up high and she wants justice and she wants me and my family to have peace. She's tired of it. She's like, no. And so the exclusive work that I am doing with her is going to bring about the change that is needed immediately. And so, for example, the Venus ritual that we're doing, the group, Medusa has stepped down from that and it's going to be Santa Muerte. Now, a lot of people fear her, and I don't know why. I don't know why a lot of people fear her. I think it's because she's the personification of death. But a lot of people, when they look at death, they look at death as physical death. They look at death as suffering and sickness. And she's a very powerful healer. She's an excellent everything. But death is essentially the change that you want, and sometimes the very quick change that you need. And I can't really get into that, but it does involve, she's like, yes, you can. It does involve reality shifting as well as destiny. And so a lot of y'all don't realize that these witches out here and these warlocks out here are literally like changing your destiny in life. And she doesn't like it when that happens. Okay. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, what about Satan? What about Lucifer? Okay. Um, that aspect of it, Santa Bertha doesn't want it to be discussed. But what I can tell you is that you're not going to ever catch me ever um saying that Satan or Lucifer is my adversary, because I know it from a different perspective than that. It's not Satan. It's not Lucifer. It's not any of the goetic demons. It's people. It's people. It's the church. It's the perversion. It is the decay of man that we're dealing with. It's the need for man to control. It's perversion. So the Satan ain't done nothing to hurt me. It's mankind, the people that have attacked me, which are men and women. That's who the culprit is. Satan is not making them do that. The devil is not making them do that. They are doing that based upon their own personal demons and choices. And especially being that I have a lot of loyalty and alliance with Satan, and Satan wouldn't let nothing like that happen to me. Those are people. Those are people constantly up to no good, constantly trying it, harassing people. Once or twice a week, they're getting this group to come to damn social media and talk to me about something that is irrelevant to me and not important. A group of people following me around like I'm some damn um god or something, and I am not a god, not to those people. I am a flesh and blood woman. Okay, I have a family that I love, and I have the right to enjoy my family. I haven't been on camera in a while, but I can tell you that I still don't look a day over 20, ain't aged a bit. Okay. So the stuff that's being done is all for naught. I've done a great deal of healing to my body, to my mind, and to my spirit. And I wish these people ever would say that they threw away or they took the past decade of my life, because they are lying to themselves straight up and down. Okay. I'm hungry. Let me get off of here and eat something, y'all. So, that's where we're at with this. I'm gonna eat something while I make an offering to her. I'm gonna make her a food offering and some coffee. So I'm gonna get off of here, guys. Um, I could get into more, but I'm hungry and I got things to do. So I gotta go. Um, all I gotta say is that she's saying stop. Don't go any further with anything that you're doing, because she says she's going to protect me and my loved ones, period. I see people that are uh also another thing uh she wanted to say to some of these people that were sexually abusing me. She doesn't mess with you, and she said that it's blasphemy for you to have her statue or her image, and she does not like those people. She said you're a liar and a fraud, is what she's saying, because there's particular people that want to be taken seriously so bad, but they don't know how to. But there's certain people that keep showing her image. They keep trying to work with her. She's not interested in working with you because you are abusing people. She says she does not stand for any kind of rape or sexual violation or degradation of any woman or child. She says, so you are committing blasphemy in her name. And she's warning you to stop. Okay? She's warning you to stop. All right, you guys, I gotta go. If you guys are still getting in the Venus and Santa Muerte circle, you guys can let me know. I do have readings. I do have openings today for readings. I may end up uploading some readings or something. I'm not sure. It depends on what, uh because I love doing readings. That's the reason why I do what I do. I don't do what I do because I saw someone else doing it. I do that's I don't do it just because somebody else does it. I did it because it's something that I love and enjoy doing. So if you guys want to schedule readings, you can. Uh I'll post my, 'cause I did a cute little flyer thingy. I just haven't posted it yet. I'll go ahead and post that for you guys so that you'll know what my prices are. I believe that 1 hour Santa Muerte wanted 77, and then for my half hour readings it's 44, or is it 33? I think it's 33 for a half hour. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. To those of you that are here to be supportive. And I thank you guys for supporting me on that one video that I did, because a lot of you agree with that. It's annoying. It's very annoying. It's time for these people to pack it up and to stop, because it's just been, so much disrespect, so much disrespect to just it's just been a lot of disrespect. It has, you know what I'm saying? And you can't even fathom how pissed off a lot of the divine feminine that's coming from the universe is with some of these people. Trust me, the universe is always watching. Okay. And those are not just stars and light and energy reflecting back. Those are goddesses. Those are souls, and they know exactly what you're doing. And they do not like it. The sexual abuse that I have suffered is something that is going to have to be acknowledged, and we're going to have justice from that. Okay, guys, y'all have a good day. Blessings. Bye bye.